It's something that was never really planned, but in 1979, my youngest of 3 children was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor. And needless to say, my life and that of my family has never been the same. And it soon became very evident to me that the toughest part of Teddy's battle wasn't the 7.5 hours of a craniotomy or the 8 weeks of radiation or the chemotherapy that followed that. It was the loneliness. At that time, there was no place that she could go where she could be with other children who could really understand what it was like to be her. And Camp Good Days was born. We had no money, we had no name, we had no campers, we had no volunteers, but we had a dream.
So to me, Camp Good Day's mission is really for children and adults who are going through a really tough time in the family, battling cancer or in treatment or even a new diagnosis, is really to give them a vehicle to meet other people that are going through the exact same thing as themselves, and know that they're not alone in the world. And for the kids, it's really for that 1 week they're at camp or the activities and events throughout the years, really to let them have fun and be kids again.
Camp is a community, it is a home, so these children want to see each other throughout the year. So we make that happen and, coordinate the whole week so that they always have something to look forward to in the summer.
Well, a lot of people helped along the way, and certainly Lawley Insurance helped us along the way.
Non-for-profit is one of Lawley's sweet spots. We have a practice group that specializes in non-for-profits, and we represent quite a few of them. How we are able to bring the value added to that equation is that these people only deal in non-for-profits, so they speak the language, they know the industry, they know the ups and downs and the exposures that are related to those industries. Lawley is involved with probably 50 charities, and non-for-profits. This is by far my favorite one. Not only is it a great cause for the children, but it's a very challenging partnership because Gary Mervis, the founder of Camp Good Days, keeps pushing the envelope and keeps figuring out new ways to raise money. And whether it's a hot air balloon ride or a dance-a-thon, we got to figure out ways to ensure that and convince the carriers that they know what they're doing and there's not going to be any claims. And we've been able to do that.
We do not charge anyone to come to any of our programs or services, so it's really important to keep that partnership in the community with a lot of individuals and companies to help generate some revenue as well as awareness to spread the word about Camp Good Days and all the programs and services we offer. With Lawley, to protect us the way they do, we can't do it without the insurance we have, because if you're a parent and you come down to the camp and you see the facility, you see the waterfront, you see the pool, you see all the activities going on, we have to be protected to help the kids have a better time. We couldn't offer those things if we did not have insurance. So the other part of that is we need to generate the revenue to provide that insurance for the kids and the families at Camp Good Days. We can't do it without Lawley.
We serve so many families, not just in Rochester, but all over the United States, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do without companies such as Lawley who protect us and take care of us throughout the seasons.
So I'd be less than honest if I didn't tell you there were a lot of sleepless nights over the years as the camp had grown. But because we've been so blessed with people in our community and businesses and like Lawley Insurance that have stepped up to help me to keep that promise.
Well, to me it's a soft spot because my mom passed of cancer, and that's kind of how I was motivated to get involved. But it's beyond that. Giving back to the community, giving back to kids, and it's an honor to partner with them and be part of their team.
Here we are 40 years later, and it's because of all the support we have in the community, from individuals, corporations, partnerships like with Lawley. I hope one day we don't have to have Camp Good Days, that we can find a cure for cancer. But in the meantime, we have a place where everyone can come and share their stories and not be alone in their battle.
Knowing that you have insurance and knowing that there's people there that'll work with your people to help you be able to meet the needs of your campers and at the same time protect the organization. And they've been able to do that for us.